I got 9 of the dumbbell snatches, and then I got knocked off, so I got a big DNF, and so now I'm just trying to help out with the event and move on and focus on training for next year. I was hoping I would get through it. I had gotten the 70-pound dumbbell up twice on my left hand, and I had practiced it a lot, and so I was happy to get 9. I wish I would have gotten the 10th one and gotten that run in, but that's part of CrossFit. It kind of is what it is. So it was disappointing for sure. To move from 5th place to a big DNF is tough, but there's a lot of good girls out there, and I can just cheer them on and be beside them next year.
Now, how have you been doing so far?
Okay up until that last WOD. I got smoked.
Was that last WOD tough?
Yeah, my lower back just seized up. I just couldn't pick up the bar. Everything was just spindled up, so every time I went down, it was just sharp shooting pain at my back. So it's kind of hurting to stand, hurts to sit. It's just right in between. It just locked right now. I wish I could have pushed better. It just it's one of those things where you don't want to give up. I mean, it's being in the heat with the big guys kind of helps push a little bit more. Wish I would have had a better effort and not spindled up, but it was just kind of bite the bullet and get through what you can get through, and pray to God that it lets go long enough that you can keep putting out more reps. And I mean, CrossFit is all about pushing through that pain threshold and finding out a bunch of stuff you didn't think you could do. So it definitely was mentally hard to pick up the bar, but forces you to kind of keep going. So it was good to at least keep going and not give up in the end there.
I think I have disadvantages for sure. But again, it's part of the sport, and you know, I want to back squat as much as Elizabeth Akamwali does. It's just part of my nature, I guess, to want to be able to do everything that everybody else can do. And I think if I put those limitations on myself, I think that I would limit myself as an athlete. So do I think it could be done? Yeah, I think that you have to push yourself athletically, and I don't think you can say it's not fair. It's part of the sport, and I have my advantages being a smaller athlete as well. So.
Yeah, my snatch isn't the best. I'm hoping to kind of be in the middle of the pack there, so I guess for right now I'm sitting 2 spots out of qualifying for WOD 6. So my main goal this year was to qualify as an individual, and then once I did that, my main goal was to make it to WOD 6. So got my work cut out for me tomorrow, so just recover and hope to God my technique comes into play really well tomorrow and put up a good snatch number that slingshots me pretty high, hopefully. It pushes you to go through a bunch of pain tolerance that you never thought you could, and in the end, I mean, it's always shitty during, but by the end, you're glad. I mean, you never wished that you didn't do it. It's always that good outcome to know that you kind of conquered something that you never would have in the past. So
I love it. I love it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't love it. And you know, before I got the DNF, I had a lot of support from a lot of community members, people I didn't know, people I knew, and that's the beauty of it, is everybody's kind of backing everybody else. You know, I want all the athletes to do well, even though I didn't make it on, and people wanted me to do well as well. So
you just like volunteering and being around the CrossFit community?
I do. I like it.